Hey, what's up? What's up?
All your favorite artists.
Check it out.
Say my name.
DJ Khaled.
This is Mila J.
Bruno Mars.
On hot7025fm.com.
It's your main man, 360 the Poet from the Morning Wood. And are you looking for the perfect drink? Well, you found it. Mimosa Royale is the perfect combination of California sparkling white wine and natural juice that is both tasty and refreshing. No artificial colors or flavors, no sugar added, and it's gluten-free. As the world's first ready-to-drink mimosa, Mimosa Royale is perfect for any occasion, day or night. You no longer have to drink 12 of those seltzers just to get that perfect buzz. At 8% alcohol, Mimosa Royale is the perfect drink to party with. Offered in a variety of flavors and sizes, you are bound to find a Mimosa Royale that you'll love. We have berry, mango, apple, and orange, with more flavors to come. Mimosa Royale is the most award-winning flavored wine that serves in bottles or cans. You can find them online at drinkmimosa.com or find them at your local liquor store. Ask for it by name. Mimosa Royale.
It's your girl, Miss Connie, coming to you every Wednesday at 5 p.m., discussing the levels of intimacy. What's your naked truth? Stay tuned in to stay turned on. See you at 5. You're listening to Miss Connie from Levels of Intimacy, The Naked Truth at Hot 702.5 FM, Risky Radio.
It's giving good hair, good hair. It's giving good hair, good hair, good hair, good hair. Hello, class. How are you today? It is your teacher, Miss Connie. And welcome to my class, The Naked Truth. And it is levels of intimacy on pre-Thanksgiving, okay? While you're whipping up that work in the kitchen, make sure that you turn on this and listen the day before, because we're going to talk about giving thanks, Lord. Okay, come on in, everybody. Make sure you grab your little cocktails. I know y'all got stuff brewing because we cooking. Everything is happening. We got family over and them cousins, okay? Don't start tripping. Okay, siblings and cousins, don't start tripping. And guess what? Leave a comment if you see my wig out here looking like a Tyler Perry movie, because it is that time. Wig on Wednesday. Yes, it's cold outside. And hump day. And you know what? Our sponsors today, automatically, it's going to be a shout out to Maven. That's 1y2ns.com. Make sure you drop that promo code Totally Made Over in there to save on that big saving for Black Friday, which I really hate saying that because I'm really conscious of what that is. But hey, it's the time when you guys go out and just start your debt for the new year 2025 and gorge yourselves to death. But be thankful. And we're going to talk about it because some of y'all done skipped straight into Christmas. So come on in, guys. Thank you all for tuning in. Once again, I am your girl, Miss Connie. It is that 5 o'clock hour, Levels of Intimacy, The Naked Truth. And we're going to be talking about the givers of time. We're talking about time today. You know what? And before we go into the nonsense of things, how you like my look? I heard I was looking studious. Okay, but when I put on these magnifying glasses, hold on. Bam. I can see the future, but I cannot see those words on the screen. Wait, my homegirl said, why you got the glasses on? Your eyes look big as quarters. I said, but guess what? I can see the words on these papers because it is coming up. It is my birthday, 30 days from Capricorn season. Yes, me, Tasha, Marquita, Beauty on the Beat. Oh, I see a hater in the building. Don't hate on the Capricorns. We are a part of your world, girl. We are in the building. And definitely, you know what? I'm going to take a pause and give a shout out because the cat is out the bag at the 5 o'clock hour. But guess what? If you tap in right here at Hot 702.5 FM, We got another kitten lurking around here talking about things like uterus and hormones and fibroids. It's all about that feminine energy. So make sure you tap into Artisha's show right here at Hot 702.5 FM at that 1 o'clock hour every Wednesday. Matter of fact, just keep your radios on Hot 702.5 because the next day, before her, I think is Greg DeVille. So if you know Greg, if you are local here in Las Vegas, Greg always got something to say, and he is always about that bag. Okay, so shout out to Greg DeVille as well. I'm thankful for my host, my team. So I definitely want to take that time to shout out the community, and I cannot ever forget the Love Doctor. She is also on. That's Tasha Keys every Thursday at 6 p.m. with Beauty on the Beat, Marquita. So make sure you tap into those ladies as well. I know you will be with your families, but we are a part of your family too. So let us come over too. We don't got to eat everything because we don't know how y'all in there cleaning up, but we definitely going to show up for the cocktail hour. But yes, come on in, guys. So today I wanted to have a real conscious conversation. Okay, you see I got a wig and a sweater on. So I'm hot. I can't even take it. I'll be cold in a minute. I heard Artisha talking about them hormones because she had her hysterectomy. But I'm one of those ones that did not have the hysterectomy. And now I'm going through menopause. And them babies is shrinking, and I ain't have to have no level of surgery and be arguing with these crazy doctors. Shout out to my doctor. She retired. She told me, Dr. May, she told me to have my fibroids removed before she retired, and they were probably about the size of a grapefruit. Now I'm sitting like at a pineapple. So when you see me and I'm looking full, I'm really skinny. It's just the fibroids. They live with me. But they dissipating. I'm telling you, because I'm getting ready to start that regimen with Artisha and that tea. Y'all, it's a whole tribe going on over here. Okay. So before I even go into the commentary that I have here, back to the community and just giving shout outs to everybody. Not only Artisha, but Blossom. What is it? Yashina and, oh Lord, I can't even think, Flower Blossom, but they're over at Inspired Yoni. So definitely want to send a shout out to those ladies as well, because guess what? We are all a part of a team now. I am your new Yoni Steam facilitator at Inspired Yoni with my homegirl, Yashina. She has certified me. So listen here, honey, let me tell you, honey, I got everything for you. I got you from the rudder to the tutter. You understand that? So when you come and I put these paws in your scalp, okay, I can give you a whole regimen here. I'm telling you, like, y'all say I do too much, but everything I do is always about one business, the powerful Yoni. Look, I learned a new word. Okay, because my mother's like, why do you keep saying that word on radio? And I'm like, Ma, okay. But Yoni, because I'm tapping into another level of sensuality and sexuality. This all stems from Bedroom Candy. Shout out to Candy Burris. I'm so thankful for her as well. But also to Ophelia and that whole community involvement that's going on down the vendor events that Ophelia throws down at Ferguson, superbomb.com, where I came across the one and only Terrell Parker over at Down to Earth. I swear, I was just in there the other day. Like, I really sat and ate a whole pizza in my car on my lunch break. But I kept saying it's only a plant, so it wasn't like real bread. But I think that was just pretty crazy that I said I ate that pizza. Not the focaccia bread one, not the deep dish one, y'all. They do have a flat bread one, like with, I don't even know what I'm eating, but I'm thinking it's better than me going to the other pizza joint that I normally go to, where I can see the grease oozing out of the building. So shout out to Terrell Parker, Ophelia, and then definitely to my homegirl, Angela Maddox, because she is she is like a magnet to all these people in this world, this community that has been built. And it's so funny because I've met so many new people. I'm so thankful. Like, seriously, like, I just want to keep expressing that, because I don't think that we all are finding the time, which goes into the context of the show, to be thankful. We constantly complaining about every freaking thing when it doesn't even matter. You understand? Because what's going to happen is what's going to happen. What you believe is what shall be. Okay. What you profess is going to be your process. So if you believe it's all over, then eventually it shall be. But, you know, just be thankful for some things. So definitely thankful for Angela Maddox. Just give a shout out going backwards to Diamond VIP. Definitely Brian Lamont. That is my mentor. He has connected me also with Marcel, who is a part of this media platform. And shout out to Art. He just went crazy with his new invention. Best Buy bought it. So I'm definitely like, the circle is giving corner. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes your circle not for you, but make sure you find some people in your corner that are hyper successful, who has things to talk about. It's not about bragging. When you talk about people around people and they consider you to be bragging, they just have to put a little bit of more work in themselves so they can have some more to talk about. So you won't be talking so much about yourself. But definitely don't let these weeds stifle your growth, people. Okay? Stay in your authentic boss mentality. Okay, because like I said, I'm surrounded by entrepreneurs. Shout out to this amazing team, my girl E, that puts this all together up in here. She is definitely creating a tribe out here. Y'all better watch out for us. Watch out for us, because we may not be sitting in presidential seats at the moment, but we definitely have a voice. Okay, what my lace look like though? What's the lace doing? Because it was so quick coming about. Like, I really want to know, like, how y'all feeling about it? But yeah, no, back to the said topic. But yeah, just definitely want to be thankful. I'm also thankful that the government is making us hypersensitive to our spending, because now maybe we can plan out some things and move forward, because pressure makes diamonds, people. So, you know what I'm saying? Instead of being mad about something that happened last week, figure out how you going to make it happen next month. And if you don't know how, you can tap into all of these people that I have mentioned in my tribe, because guess what? They are franchisers. They are employers. They are small business owners that are in need of people who are tech savvy, who are digital savvy. So this is the time to really get out and see who you can connect with to make your lives and your day and your conversation more productive. I met a guy a couple of weeks ago, and it's so funny because if you're watching, I'm talking to you. You told me you didn't want any new friends. Like, that stuck with me. Like, I don't even know what else you were talking about. I really don't even know. But you was like, I don't want any new friends. New people flake on you. At least the day ones, you already know what to expect. And I was like, man, I'm so thankful that I met new people in my life, because I've been in Vegas 20 years. I don't even really deal with anybody from back home, you know, and nobody from back home is really dealing with me. Not a good thing, not a bad thing. It's just a reality. But the newer people that I have met have definitely projected me in a movement that I'm excited about. So, maybe you need some new friends. Maybe you need to be more conscious of your time management. Boom. Let's go right into the show, because that's what we getting ready to talk about. Time. Okay. how long was I going to be hot? Because guess what? Now I'm cold. This is how hot flashes work. And, it is what it is. So I wanted to talk about time, because when we think about time, it can be relative to time spent, time wasted, time invested, and all of it is really about value. So what is your time worth? I always say, what's your neck worth? Not N-E-T, N-E-C-K. Like, what is your neck worth? Because what's connected to your neck is your head, okay? How much head, how much brain, no pun intended, do you have to give? And however much you giving, what is the value of that? Because you will not get on my nerves for free. You understand me? I'm always hit you with a good colloquialism. I don't allow you to drive me crazy. I will drop your ass off. So yeah, let's talk about that. So when we think about time as far as the aspects of life, so let's say that's kind of broken down into the framework of human development. It's childhood, adulthood, then there is retirement, and then there's death. So that I always speak to my clients, because as you know, I am a stylist, have been one for 30 plus years. And I always speak about young love and self-identity, because you can go through your whole life. You could spend time up to 20 plus years and no one ever knows your name. You'll be someone's child. Oh, that's such and such's daughter. Okay. Then you'll be, oh, that's such and such's wife. And then you'll be, oh my goodness, is that such and such's mom? And then you'll be Miss or ma'am. No one ever knew your damn name. So at what point in your life can you take a break to be conscious and be human, okay, and show up for your damn self? I say around 50. Okay, because I have been Samantha's daughter. Okay. So I know people I've been knowing for 35 years. They don't even know my real name. My middle name is Treese. They will call me Trish, Teresa, Therese. And it's just like, oh, I remember you. Hey, Teresa. That's not even my name. So you don't. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, what did you value out of that? So I really, really thought about this. So I'm Samantha's daughter, still up until now when I'm around her people. And then I've had children, and I was just on another show, and my son called me and said, Mom, his friend saw me. And I was like, what? So I said, call her. Let's have a conversation. And so she says she saw me on a podcast, and she said, I know her. That's Stefan's mom. And she didn't remember my name until someone called my name on the show. And then, I'm just like, okay, at what point do you really find out who I am? So I'll speak to the younger generation up under me. I don't mean kid. I just mean younger. I don't care if you 50, you younger than me. Okay. Make sure that you keep your head up. Okay. And project your voice and stand on your grounds, because you will always be a target. I swear, for somebody. That's just like, I've been working in the same place for almost 10 years. Pretty much everybody knows my name, but up until here recently, and I spoke about this on a prior show, now I'm the Democrat. Like, people are moving differently in my world because of my complexion, you know? So it's just like, now I'm a black girl. I'm not even Connie, you know? So yeah, I'm definitely getting ready to go into this because how much time do I have for you today? Well, according to the clock, I literally have 28 minutes left to read your ass. So let me let this cat out the bag. First and foremost, you have to set time management strategies for yourself, people. Do not be stuck in these expectations because at 18, you thought you would be somewhere at 30. At 21, you thought you would be somewhere at 40. At 40, you wish you were 21. At 50, you just wish people would move differently as your mood changes because you didn't put up all these facades to be all these different places at different times. But I think 50 is when you finally just don't even care. It's not even an argument, but you're going to definitely come back cussing because you're going to be speaking your truths, you know, and then you TikTok viral. The next thing you know, all over TikTok, everybody is talking about menopause. You could tell when that baby booming, like what's going on because literally every woman is going through menopause at the same exact freaking time. And then I wonder, has it always been like this, or is it just because you're in this age range? This is your time. So you're a little bit more conscious of conversations and how everything is going. But I'm telling you, no matter what age you are, it's never too late. Whatever you could do at 20, you could do at 30, you could do at 40, you could do at 50, you could do at 60. It's all about maintaining a healthy lifestyle. So please don't sit down and eat like a savage. Like there may not be food Friday, Saturday, and Sunday of your life and engage in all this gluttony on a day. Instead, move as if you are thankful that, yes, we all could come together and have a meal, but definitely that there'll be leftovers. No, seriously. Be thankful that your food is good enough that people bring foil to your home. Be thankful that you have not lost everything and everybody that meant anything to you, and you are able to create an environment where people want to come and gather. Be thankful that you had time to share with people, even if it's really over. Be thankful for the time that you had with them, because everything that's happening today doesn't really have to happen tomorrow. But definitely be mindful about how you're moving and mindful of how people handling you. Don't always show up and be so apologetic for people who are consciously hurting people. You know, I hear a lot of projection, and I sit back and I really think about what's the message that I give to people. I can be constructive with criticism, but I'm never going to be the person to try to beat you down, but I'm always going to give you the naked truth. Because I think that real friends don't lie. Real friends come over a time period. But guess what? It doesn't have to be an eternity before you find out people are real or fake. You can find out somebody has been fake for 20 years in, or you can find out that somebody is super real in 24 hours. So it's all about time, perspective, and value. What is valuable to you? People say, Connie, you work so much. I can't believe you're doing something else. I'm going to always be doing something else because I value my time. So instead of me sitting, wasting time, eating up everything in the world and going in circles and not moving in something that's going to sustain me as I get older, I would just, rather just not. And I'm not knocking anybody. Just at 50, I don't have 6 brunches a month in me. I just don't have it. I don't have it. I got about 2 to 3 workouts, maybe 1 or 2 lunch dates, maybe a getaway, a 3-day vacation. I don't have it in me right now because of what's going on in my life and because of the work that I'm doing. So I am putting in the time to make you great. I almost said make America great, but make humans be better. Like, I just got my certification with Inspired Yoni. The time and the energy invested in that has been very rewarding. Yes, I did add something onto my plate, but guess what? With the time that I spend comes value. Not only am I creating another stream of income, I am also investing in a Black-owned business. I am also investing in a woman-based business. I am also trying to heal all of my scary kittens, alley cats, pussy cats, thunder cats. I'm trying to help all y'all get out your bag, okay? I am trying to spread joy in the world, and I'm trying to show you that age is nothing but a number. There is a way to get old, and that way is your way. But just make sure that you are fulfilled, you are happy, you don't have any regrets, because there's so much going on in the world today. You don't have time for regret. You just really don't have time for that. So I told you guys about the Yoni thing. And so I really wanted to tap into that as well, because I know that last week I had Yashan on here, and I had her on a time before that. But you'll be seeing her a lot more frequently, because now we have collaborated together to create this ultimate wellness package. And I don't want to say it's just for women. We have spent a lot of time on ourselves, but guess what? A lot of women like men. So we have to pour into our men as well. So we're taking that time. I'm giving you the time to help heal, and basically just, you know what I'm saying, get it up. Holistically, figuratively, and literally, like through bedroom candy. I am tapping into these taboo conversations about sex and intimacy and relationships. With the Yoni steaming, I'm able to assist you along with other practitioners and nurses and certified staff that will help you. Right now, we in a time where everybody doesn't have insurance. You know what? Some of us are not only interested in holistic healing because we know better. Some of us are thinking about a cost matter. So this is definitely a way. If cost is an issue, you can't afford surgery, you have to think about another dynamic, or you have to think about how to get where you need to be in a less expensive manner. Okay. Then holistic is always going to be that. If you do a little bit of research about the Yoni and just understanding what that dynamic, what that word means, it's like, it's levels to this shit. You know what I'm saying? So I always said I was going to do a show. It's like, what is the difference between PCV, pussy, coochie, vagina? But then Yoni, I got to add that on there now, because that is more of more of a vibration, you know, like there's a whole different movement behind reference of Yoni when we talk about female and sex and love, and, you know, and tapping into Tantra and things of the sort. So I'm excited, like, to just be diving into this and dealing with domestic violence up front from men and women, you know, because women, we are really some of the hyper aggressives in these relationships, never giving any man or any woman, anybody hands permission to put hands on. But it's time for us to heal. Okay, stop giving away so much time and take a little bit of that time back to heal yourself from all of the trauma that your body, your childhood, your family, your parents, your womb. You need to create some level of healing. You have to take time to meditate. You have to take time to think. You have to take time to plan. So these are the things that we will be discussing and further as the end of the year approaches, because guess what we're getting ready to prepare for? Vision boards. So right now, if you understand what are you lacking, where's your cup half empty at, what would you like to happen, what would you do? Invest the time in goal setting. Once you set goals, you move intentionally towards accomplishing those things, and nothing worth having is easy. So definitely be prepared for any level of struggle, because I don't know what your adversaries are. So, it could be time, it could be children, it could be family, it could be your priorities. But if everybody is relying on you, I suggest you sit them on a shelf and handle the business, because if you're failing at your own self-care, there's not going to be very much that you can do for everyone eventually. So definitely, tap into that. Make sure you take time for your emotions and not move out of anger. I just watched this. Well, it made me watch. So first, let's talk about the fight. Although I know it was a few weeks ago. What point, I saw Tasha put it on she made it a discussion on her page, Dr. Love. At what point are we excited about fighting a senior citizen? What is going on in the world? Why do we have time to engage in such a level of nonsense? What is it about? Well, this is my theory, is that this young man didn't want to invest the time in creating the momentum behind him that Mike Tyson had, because there's some momentum about him. But guess what? Mike Tyson came out and said, who give a damn about a legacy? What's the legacy? You know what I'm saying? You dead. Mike went and got that check. Okay, Mike, we get it all the way. Listen, what's a legacy? Okay, he's already built the legacy, but guess what? He still has time. He still has time to live. And based on them butt cheeks, though, Mike, the butt was given 46, maybe. The cheeks was given 46, Mike. So he didn't create the legacy, but he still got more time. So guess what Mike did? He invested in the time. He know he got probably a good 20, 30, 40, 50. I don't know, because I'm not going to put no cap on his lifespan. But he know that the investment of time that he put in, however many minutes those rounds went, came out to $20 million. It's called the math. It's called the formula. It's called mindful intentions. And guess what? He probably had already allocated what was going to happen with that money. But guess what his play money was going to be? The interviews that came from the fight. I'm sure, because he's a businessman. And he understands the cost of his living. He understands what generations of his lifestyle that he's created. So you have to feed into these people. So Mike said, listen, I'm going to take this time, okay, and I'm going to make it work for me. Shout out to you, Mike Tyson. I still love you. I remember watching you dance at the Mirage in Cleveland, Ohio. I got much love for you, but I'm going to tell you one thing. As a damn near old ass lady, I'm scared for us, because I feel as if all of the leaders are offenders, and now you just basically told us that it's okay for the kids to whoop our ass. I'm nervous. What I'm going to do is keep moving and keep myself going together, because, baby, they say it's hard out here for a pimp, but I'm going to tell you something. I know a few hoes struggling too. Okay. So please be thankful that you can come up with a plan. And just because you've already built a house don't mean you can't build another house. You understand? So what are you doing with the time? Listen to Cyndi Lauper's song, Time After Time. Okay. So that's that. I just had to piggyback off of that. But definitely, when we're thinking about time, and we want to talk about celebrities. I don't want to talk about celebrities though, but I do know that somebody getting a lot of time. So we got time dealing with the Donald and we got time dealing with the Diddler. So, we got 4 years over here and we facing a multitude of years over here. So what is that time looking like for you? What are you going to do at that time? We can't keep complaining about what we already know is happening. We have to manage and utilize. Okay. So going into that, effective time management is crucial for achieving goals and maintaining balance. So I do a lot. And I am able to do a lot because I balance my time. If you deal with me, you know I'm about time. So I may run 10, 12 minutes late. I may, but people think, like somebody said the other day, oh, I know Connie ain't up yet. She ain't gonna get up to 8 or 9. No, that's a lie. Because if Connie move an appointment around, it's really because I got too big of a gap and I'm trying to squeeze it in to see if you're more flexible, because I am definitely managing my time today. I'm saying I'm at work. I go to the work and do hair in the salon in the daytime. Went and shopped and did some shopping for my yoni steaming that I had coming up, my clients. And then I am here for you. And once I leave here, I socially network throughout the city. So I've allocated these things and these time factors. So it allows me to look as if I'm doing a lot, but it's called balance. And also delegating tasks. So I think that everybody who is a part of a team structure, you are maybe not managing your time because you're trying to do everything for everybody. And there are players on the team that can put in a little bit of work. So mom, if you're coming home cooking, you shouldn't be washing dishes and putting up dishes. All you should be doing is cooking, period. Stove on, stove off. They should be cleaning, washing, cooking, everything. If you are in a marriage or a household, I can't wash all the clothes on my off day. I'm going to wash a load daily. You going to dry it daily. And one of us going to alternate on this folding. Okay, we all using the same toilet. If I put the cleaner in there, if I make sure we got it, make sure you wipe and swipe. Okay, it's called teamwork. Like we not going to be cussing and fussing about over being used when we're not communicating that at some point I feel as if you could take on some level of responsibility so I don't have to do so much. So tools like schedules, prioritization, and delegating maximum productivity. So mindfulness is now time spent fostering greater satisfactions and efficiency, like self-care, like a bubble bath, okay? It's getting ready to be winter now. We got on a little bit of socks. So you done took your flip-flops off. You done took these hard. Your heels is hard. Baby, go sit down in the tub. Soak your body and let your body take a rest. We have beautifully infused Epsom salt baths over at Inspired Yoni. I also carry them at the salon with me with lavender, rose petals, and so on and so forth. So you may not be able to afford a vacation, but guess what? You can take the time to create a moment. And it's nothing like a nice little glass of wine or a little bit of whiskey or whatever it is you drink. Because I don't think you should be throwing back tequila shots in the tub. I don't know. It just don't seem sexy. So I'm thinking wine or whiskey, a little warm with a little bit of candle and a little bath salts and some petals from Inspired Yoni, or me, your Yoni steam facilitator, Miss Connie. I love saying that. I feel like saying Yoni made me softer because I was out here like, pop, 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 okay? But no, I'm working on myself. I'm taking the time to work on myself. And it says time once spent cannot be regained. So that's why the time is so valuable. So we have to make the proper use, and the cornerstone, no, it says making its proper use a cornerstone of success. So if you taking the time, if you being mindful of the time, the journey would definitely be more successful. You won't be so resentful. You won't be so angry. You won't be so overwhelmed. So women, it's time to really communicate how you feel, what you want, what do you desire. So I want to take this time to really just give a little bit of feedback and tell you how all these businesses tie in with each other while I plug me. Okay. So once again, I want to thank you guys for tuning in. I'm not done, but just to catch you in that middle moment, I am your girl, Miss Connie LV. You can follow me on TikTok as well as Instagram, or you can follow me on YouTube at The Naked Truth or Intimacy Box. That's INTIMSC Box. So I am here to create a level of normalcy. When we speak about our bodies, when we speak about our emotions, when we speak about our desires and our wants, it took me a long time to get to this place because I wasn't raised in this manner to be open, to have discussions. I'm so excited for my journey here at Hot 702.5. I don't know if you have been an avid watcher, but please make sure you go back and kind of flip through a few of my episodes because they really have planted like seeds, So I did the show about me and my mom, the life after rape. That really has projected me in a definitely positive path because me and my mom, we definitely have a better way of communicating, even things that we don't like about each other. We're not so hyper and we're not so aggressive, because she is a lady. She is very demure. She is very, and so she's like, girl, you ignorant on there. You acting like you don't have no home training. You keep cussing. You keep this. You keep that. But that's how I want to communicate how I feel, But when we on the phone, and we laughing and talking, she, now she understands. So we kind of get each other and we not trying to change each other. So we just look at each other, laugh. And now it's just kind of like a look in the eye of the FaceTime camera, like, girl, you know how that TikTok video, they be like, girl. And then sometime my phone dies. But then I charge it up, girl. And I'll call you back because at 50, I don't have to bark that I'm grown. I don't have to bark that I need respect. I don't have to bark that we have different opinions. I can literally accept your words and move on, process them, and come back with a delivery. But it doesn't have to be so combative, or it could just really be that's how you feel. And I'm okay with that. But this is who I am, and that takes time because I have been a mother literally my whole entire life. I have had children since the time I was 15. I have had no identity. I have been someone's daughter to someone's mother to someone's girlfriend, someone's fiance. I have not chosen to be anyone's wife right now. I'm not really in that mindset because I'm in self-discovery mode right now. I don't really have the emotional capabilities to give a damn about what's going to work out for you. And I think people find that to be mean and selfish, but they would rather you get in a toxic relationship and complain about that you're not available for them instead of listening to when I told you that I wasn't in the first place. So I'm not doing that anymore. So I think that I've plateaued and just reached that time where it's like, yo, Connie, what are all the things that you wanted to do? Both of my children have graduated, went off to schools and become successful people. I never got the opportunity to graduate and walk a stage. I did get my GED. I'm not ashamed of that. Went back to school and got that. I did go off to school. I didn't graduate from college, but I do have certifications. And I literally am constantly learning every day, every year, something new based on the information that I want to know about. I am hyper motivated about my body, how my body works, how my mind and my body works together. So it makes sense that I would take my 30 plus years from being behind the chair as a master stylist and talking to thousands of women, like literally thousands of women through my journey of being a stylist and an instructor and having all type of conversations, to take that and create another platform where I'm able to talk about sex, love, rape, relationships, intimacy with Bedroom Candy, Bedroom Candy business. And from that, know that there isn't 1, 2, 3, 4 people that I need to talk to daily. It's really 20 of us that need to talk to each other, because we all go in the same direction. We just at different speeds. So this is why I created an event space that's Intims.C private and cozy events, so that I could bring that customer from behind my chair, so that I could bring that woman who's having that bachelorette party, that fun party, that bachelor party male, or this virgin who is attempting to be in a sexual relationship with whomever, to a place where they have a level of comfortability and are learning and being educated and understanding that it's okay to be your authentic self, but don't lie so that you never understand truths. So from having that business to meeting people like Tasha and coming on her show, and then creating a show where I come and talk about levels of intimacy, the naked truth. And then as I sit here and I talk to my mother, who I'm watching her heal from rape, who she's watching me heal from assault, to understanding how our wombs are controlling our dynamics, how we are using our bodies as tools. So tapping in and having Yashan come into my event space, okay? Then having a conversation with her, and then going into her place of business and her tapping into and explaining me her journey. And then me, it was so crazy because her and I, we literally was like, we go together. Okay, it doesn't make sense. She was like, I've been wanting to know about Bedroom Candy. And I'm like, yo, you know, you only sound better than pussy, so that may work for me, you know, because I can tap into different people, you know, because it made it more of a spiritual, holistic type dynamic where we have to be turned on. So in order to be turned on, you got to be tuned in right here every Wednesday at 5 p.m. with me, your girl, Miss Connie. But guess what? If you miss me here, you can definitely tap in and come and have a yoni steaming. Let's talk about it. Let's detox. Let's get your cycles right. Let's talk about your menstrual. Let's talk about your cramps. Let's talk about your healing journey. Let's talk about your trauma. And guess what? When I get your womb right, then now come and sit in a chair. Let me totally make you over at my salon, Look Style Society, located on Las Vegas Boulevard. And guess what? Then we can come on the show right here at Hot 702.5, and we could talk about the journey, the wellness journey, the healing journey. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? The price has just went up because the Republicans in party. So you know what? I got a lot of donuts and cupcakes I like to buy with whiskey. So that shit just went up. So I'm going to need for y'all to get y'all money up and come and holler at your girl, Miss Connie LV. Thank you guys for tuning in. I will see you next week at the same time with a different wig on. Have a great day. Bye.
This is Miss Connie from Levels of Intimacy. You're tuned in to Hot 702.5 FM.